Lesson 13, enthusiasm. Probably the most important quality that anyone can have in order to accomplish great things in this world is enthusiasm. I don't suppose it's possible to do great things without it. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to be enthusiastic for it. You have to feel that it's got your complete commitment. Now, enthusiasm is not a jumping up and down kind of thing. This is a waste of energy. Enthusiasm can be something very deep, very focused. You will see that a man like Einstein, for example, when he's talking about his great discoveries, he didn't jump up and down, but he talked with a sort of a deep inward sense of satisfaction. This is such a wonderful thing to have found. It's lovely to see the way he talked, because there was so much behind that huge mustache. There was so much of this childlike joy and enthusiasm in his self-expression. And this is what we see in great people, even if I remember one person who was a wonderful man, very great man, but I didn't see him smile. I think once I saw a little glimmer of a smile, and yet there was so much sense of joy and purpose, and you could feel his enthusiasm for life. So the kind of enthusiasm I'm talking about, I've used this illustration elsewhere in these video series, of dynamite, which you can explode in the air and it doesn't accomplish anything, or you can explode underground and build tunnels with it. Enthusiasm has to be concentrated. I was talking last time about the importance of concentration. And in fact, here's a technique that will help you to concentrate and also to direct your enthusiasm in such a way as to make it constructive rather than merely explosive. Concentrate your mind and your energy, your attention, at this point between the eyebrows. You know, when people think deeply, they tend to sort of frown, don't they? It's because this is the natural seat of concentration in the body. Every part of the body has its own seat. You want to hear, you listen through the ears. You don't listen through your nose. You want to smell, you smell here. The senses have their very clear location, but also the various ways of functioning. Heart is where we feel love. You never hear of anybody saying that she's suffering from a broken knee when her boyfriend has left her. It's her heart that feels broken. You feel the pain here, because this is the seat of feeling. And also then here, at the point between the eyebrows, we see that there's a seat of concentration and willpower. And when you can learn to concentrate, it would even help you to look upward and bring your mind to a focus there with the aid of the direction of the gaze. You will find that this is a great technique for helping you to develop concentration. And the same thing then is when you want to concentrate your enthusiasm, that you raise your enthusiasm to that point and project it outward from here, rather than the way you see in a TV studio when somebody's won a prize at one of these quiz programs, and you see how they jump up and down like this. Well, that kind of enthusiasm doesn't accomplish anything, except perhaps it gets more viewers for the television station. But it's not with that kind of enthusiasm that you'll be able to manifest, to actualize your ideas, because all you'll be doing is going up and down and not forward. The kind of enthusiasm that a person needs then, in order to actualize an idea, have the idea will be, this frontal lobe of the brain is actually where our ideals are mainly generated. And with those ideals, the ideas, the vision, the things that you dream of accomplishing that will do great things for you and for others, all of these things are actually centered in the frontal lobe of the brain. That's why when they performed prefrontal lobotomy and cut this part of the brain to free people from severe depression, for example, what they found was that they made them people without any idealism, without soul quality, is the way some doctors put it. It seemed as if they'd lost their souls. Well, it would even help you to try when you're trying to clarify your ideas, as we said at the very beginning of this series of lessons, to try to put your energy here more and visualize them here rather than just sort of generally everywhere. Then when you want to direct your enthusiasm in such a way as to give it that kind of power that would build tunnels, to use that illustration again, If you will raise it up from the heart, where the feeling is upward through the point between the eyebrows and outward like that, when your enthusiasm can express itself that way, you'll find it laser focused and very powerful, but also very calm. It will be that kind of determination that I will do it. I must do it. I want to do it. It'll be wonderful when I have done it. That kind of attitude is the way that will burn its way through every obstacle and bring you rushing up to the doorway of success. You'll pass the finishing line with flying colors, as the expression goes. Enthusiasm. It's the greatest quality to hang on to and direct if you want to bring your ideas to final fruition.